Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to go over the Chargers week 2 loss against the Dallas Cowboys 20-17. I did talk a lot about this game on a podcast I did wrapped up about less than an hour ago. But I'm just here to make a video about it and actually cover a bit more about what happened. So Herbert, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. He did force one near the end into the end zone that was picked. The first one, however, was not his fault. Trevon Diggs actually made a great play on that, and then his touchdown to Williams was a good play by Williams. But passing-wise, I got to give him a B-, B-, something along those lines. He still has those 2 interceptions on the record, but I'm giving him a little bit like a half grade because the first one was definitely just the defender playing good. Obviously, 334 yards is, I believe, this is his 17th start technically, and I think he's had 300 passing in all but maybe one of them, maybe 2 of them. But yeah, pretty good day for him. Eckler had 54 yards, Jackson had 21, Herbert had 12, Guyton had 9, and then we had -1 for the backup running back. So the Chargers, I don't know why the app just decided to kick me out like that. Not cool app, not cool. We're going to go ahead and go back to the Chargers score here. Hopefully the video is still muted that it is at the top here. It would suck if it wasn't, and I'd be pretty mad about it because I had it all set up to talk. And then, okay. So 19 for 95, a little bit worse than last week, I think. And no touchdowns, so we're going to give this one C+. We didn't do bad, but we didn't even do like an average rushing attack. Receiving is going to be definitely an A. Keenan Allen with 108 yards. No drops this week, I don't think. Maybe 2, but I think there was some pretty tight coverage. Mike Williams, 91 yards and a touchdown. That's 2 for him on the year, and nearly 200 receiving yards. I think Allen has 208. Eckler had 61, which is good because he was needed to get involved again. Jared Cook with 28 yards. Josh Palmer with 21, the rookie. Jalen Guyton with 13. Stephon Anderson, another rookie, with 9. Justin Jefferson with 8. And the running back with -1. Fumbles, there was 1 forced fumble by Kyle Farkle. Unfortunately, I don't think we recovered that. Asante Samuel with a pick that went back 26 yards, and 3 pass defended. Nasir Adderley had a pass defense as well. Only 2 sacks, Kyle Farkle, and then James and Tillery combined for 1 as well. Good tackling, a few good tackles for loss here. 1 by Murray, 1 by Derwin, 1 by Drew Tranquil. And yeah, defense played pretty well, so I'm going to give them a B. Running game kind of keeps them from being any higher than maybe a B-. 3 for 4. That field goal probably basically cost us by the kicker missing it. Thankfully, though, it wasn't like a painful like that near the end of the game that costed us the win. But that definitely played a factor. And then only 1 punt return here. We only punted. Actually, I don't even think we punted. I think the Cowboys did. Let's look at some insights here. Cowboys are 6-0 in games following a season opener loss since 2011, so, there's that. Herbert, once again, didn't play bad. Dak didn't even have a touchdown, so we lost by the ground game, not because Dak was any good. Chargers played 25 one-possession games since 2019. That's number 1. Justin Herbert has tied Dan Marino and Patrick Mahomes 10 for most games with 300-plus yards in their first 2 seasons. And by the way, first 2 seasons means there's 32 games. This is only his 16th game, 17th technically. So yeah, he's going to break that record too. Justin Herbert has joined Patrick Mahomes as the only quarterback with 500-plus passing yards in their first 17 career games. Boom. Tied that. Mike Williams scores a second quarter with his 9th receiving touchdown since 2009, and then he's had 10 touchdowns in 2008. 18, my bad. And Trevon Diggs' interception in the first quarter was his 5th since 2020. Next closest Dallas player, 2 interceptions. So not too bad there. Now we're going to talk about the referees here. There was a lot of calls that were penalties away from the field of play and away from the actual play that was going on, which was frustrating. There was an illegal shift, which I talked a lot about on the podcast. Shouldn't have been called, in my opinion. No excuse for that. Just very bad referee, officiating. And the fact that we didn't actually get an explanation until today, which is 24 hours after or more since that game, tells me they made something up to cover that. The sack that they called on Herbert, air quotes there, was just him being driven backwards, but he was still very much alive in that play and was getting the ball out of his hand pretty soon. And then there was a lot of touchdowns. There's 2 touchdowns taken off the board by penalty, much like last week when 2 touchdowns were taken off the board by the hands of the Chargers not being the best. Overall, though, pretty winnable game. Run defense, I think, was a key factor along with penalties. We will see if we can bounce back from this against the Chiefs. I have the very strong feeling we will probably bounce back, even though it's not likely the most. You'll see that on the podcast if you guys have happened to look in the description once this video has been posted, because I will post the link to that podcast there or in the pinned comment. But thank you guys for watching. This will be the second of 3 videos I'm going to be trying to get out before I head off to bed. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button if you did. Comment down below any of your thoughts about this game, whether you're a Chargers fan or any other fan other than Cowboys, please, unless you're going to be realistic about what's going on. And I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys in the next Charger review.